Alright, Shalom. It's the brother Kaya from GMS New Orleans coming back at you with another quick lesson. Prior to getting started, as I always do, I'd like to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rekakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation to the Akim that's pushing the truth and sincerity. And Lord willing, this video will be edifying first and foremost to the whole elect, then to those that cleave to the body. I want to get in a lesson today centered around a draconian system or legislation is getting implemented right before our eyes, man. A draconian system, okay, or a draconian legislation is getting implemented, okay? When you start to look at certain news break articles and the way things are basically moving and gearing up towards, if you have eyes, in your head or and they're in the right place, they're illuminated with prophecy and the direction in which the earth is going towards, you'll be able to see that, man. You see, a man's eyes shouldn't be in the ends of the earth right now, okay? Your eyes should not be in the ends of the earth. They tell you in Proverbs 17:24 that wisdom is before him that had understanding, but the eyes of a fool are in the ends of the earth. Okay? The eyes of a fool is in the ends of the earth. So you got to be able to see the things that's nearsighted and foresighted. Okay? They're telling you in so many words, right, that what they're implementing and what they're doing, they're putting it before your eyes through by way of the the television, right? They're coming at you subtly, acceptance, with small cities. I'm gonna get into a couple of these articles. I'm not gonna read them. I'm gonna just bring them up. All right. But through history, you have it to where our enemies always made some type of pact with Jake, but then they would default on it. Okay, they signed a lot of treaties with the Native Americans, right, but defaulted on them. Okay, and then our people would do what? They would sign another treaty, man, after they slaughtered, butchered, right, and bamboozled our people, because the enemy know that Jake can be massaged until they demise, right? So what you're saying with a draconian system being slipped in, okay, they're massaging in Jake demise. They tricking them, bamboozling them, okay? Even Alexander the Great made a truce, or so-called, with Jake. We was cool with that devil, man, when he first came into power. Well, he actually made a pact with Jadur, I believe, the priest or whatnot. Okay, I looked it up, but I believe it was the priest Jadur, one of the high priests at the time, that told him he was the he-goat, all right, that Daniel prophesied about. And that kind of, in a way, caused us to be able to have peace for a season. But peace don't come, all right, by the way of our enemies. Now, they come peacefully, all right, or crouching, but inwardly they devils and demons. Okay? This is Psalms 35. And I start at 19. It says, let not them that are my enemies wrongly rejoice over me, neither let them wink with the eye that hate me without a cause. See, the winking with the eye is really a carnal metaphor to let you know, things are all good. Usually get the wink. You got the you got the cliche, the wink and a gun. Like, what do a gun got to do with the wink? One, the wink is to basically show, things are all good. It's kosher. It's cool. Okay. Then the gun is, we know that's a what? Killing instrument. So you get the wink and a gun, which are totally totally contrary to one another. All right. And that's how our enemies have always treated us, right? They come with gifts, but in the reward, okay, is a the reward in the bosom is a burning fire. It says, for they speak not peace, but they devise deceitful matters against them that are quiet in the land. All right. So they devise a deceitful matter against them that are quiet. The ones that are quiet are the Israelites. Okay. It says, yea, they opened their mouth wide against me and said, aha, aha, our eye has seen it. You see? Because they look for the day where they can, these devils look for the day to say we have swallowed them up. All right? Because it tells you that in Lamentations. All right? I believe it's 2:16, right? They look for the day where they can say we entrap them. All right? Because this devil, all right, working with a sleight of hand. He's the devil. It's Lamentation 2:16. It says, all thine enemies have opened thy mouth against thee. Get it on here. It says, all thine enemies have opened thy mouth against thee. They hiss and gnash the teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. Certainly this is the day that we have looked for. We have found it. We have seen it. You see? All right. So these devils, they have a cunning way, unique, wicked way of getting Jake to believe them. It tells you in, it's a rock or so. Never trust thine enemy. All right. As iron wrestles, so with thy enemy, man. All right. But this is more or less about the Draconian system being implemented by the way of gifts. All right. Or pleasures. Okay. This is, let me play some of this. And this is what these devils is doing to get Jake locked in, which I'm going to get revelation after this to show, what they're doing. Let me play a couple of them. Shit. I don't got this. Log in to get this. Bullshit. Well. It's cool with that. But anyways, they're using small cities to pretty much I'll send it over real quick. They're using those small cities. They're using these fires that just been out of nowhere, okay, to implement these small cities. Because everywhere where they're using the fires at, you have small city grids, places where they want to basically be an upstart for the small cities. All right, let's go into some other things. I just had them all right here, but this bullshit. All right. It says U.S. military plans to unleash thousands of autonomous war robots over the next 2 years. Okay, war robots over the next 2 years. All right. It says, and all these on the Newsbreak apps, as you can see, you can go get them. Police Department in Louisiana will temporarily install cameras at your house. Temporarily install cameras. Why? Right? People that have houses, they got the luxury to go and get cameras as they will. Either you have cameras around your house or you don't. All right. But these are some of the articles to show you they getting ready. Look at this. Meet Benzie, our newest security associate at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and they getting you ready. All right. Oh, we brothers was looking at this as Boston Dynamics. All right, you can see the weapon, the futuristic weapons. All right, that E cooking up for Jake in the lab, man. All right. You see that? Ashline Robotics. So they getting it. Listen, they getting it ready to and guess where this happening at? This happening at right where entertainment at. So they ain't gonna be too distracted. All right. They go, oh, look at this camera. You know, look at that camera system. Right? Why you need a futuristic dog or look like he got a weapon or a gun to have security, man? Ain't that much going on in these coliseums, these Roman coliseums as of today. All right. But all these things are being done that they could put in a draconian system. All right. Now, when you get in the word legislation, all right, from the 1650s, get off that real quick. You get the enacting of laws. Okay. The enacting of laws, which is two words, legus, latio, okay, literally mean bearing the law into action. All right. So what you have here, they're gonna get a draconian legislation or put in a draconian law, which, you know, they're gonna put in a martial law as well. All right. But right now, when you get the legislator, that's the lawgiver or the makers of the law. All right, that carry the law in. So you got these politicians, this right wing and these left wings. All right, these senate houses of old, the plebeians and patricians during the Roman Empire. Okay, which now you have a senate house today, which it's of old. It's the same way. All right, of old, which it speaks about. You know, that Senate House, right, that devising all the laws that's in place is really taking your laws. Okay? You got the modern day Democrats and the Republicans, okay, which I believe the patricians was the Republicans, all right, and the plebeians was the Democrats. But neither are, it's the same bird, okay? But again, they're putting in a play to trick Jake. Okay, they come in with a gift. I keep saying this. Let me kind of find that. All right. Okay. They keep coming with a gift, but Jake gonna find out that gift is gonna be contributing into their debt, man, as they give into it. Okay, I'm gonna get Draconian after this too as well. All right, because I'm gonna read this Revelation 13 once I get this right. Let me see. I don't want to get off this. This what's gonna happen, man. They're gonna tell Jake, oh, you got laws. You know, technically you got the NDAA Act. All right, well you the National Defense Authorization Act. Your laws are gone, Jake. You don't have any more laws, man. So they're gonna put it in law only for you not to have no laws, man. All right, you don't have right to any laws on this side. It says Proverbs 21:14, a gift in secret pacified anger, and a reward in the bosom is strong wrath. You see that? You see that? So they just trying to pacify anger with, okay, we gonna put it in law. We got rights, we got laws, all right? But Jake don't know what they have. The laws that Jake got, Jake don't even read. They don't even understand. Okay? But let's get into it, right? Which is the meat of the matter. This is why these draconian systems and legislations is getting implemented, man. All right? Right under Jake nose. They doing it right under Jake nose. Okay? This Revelation 13:11, it says, and it reads, And I beheld into another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. Now notice, I keep mentioning Draconian, all right? Which, when you go into Draconian, it says of pertaining to Draco. You know how the Jake say, I got that Draco. Okay. The ancient Greek statements in reference to laws, rigorous, extreme, severe, or harsh, right? So what they're going to do, they're going to have harsh, severe laws in place for Jake, all right? Which going to have Jake in straightly or tightly, all right? Him speaking as a dragon, which I'm going to get next, all right? He had 2 horns, and that power, the horn represents that power. It's like a lamb, but you know a lamb come what? A lamb come in such, like a lamb is harmless in so many words, right? But when you get to that dragon, matter of fact, I'm gonna pull a dragon right here. Pull this. This is right. I like to reverse it. That's the spirit. G1404. Yeah, that's on point.
Strong's G1404. Dracon.
Now check this out. When you pull up Draconian, all right, in the online etymology, it says Dracon. Greek Draco is Latinized form of Greek Dracon. All right. So the dragon that is talking about here is this Draconian. All right. They're synonymous with each other. It says a dragon, that great serpent, a name for Satan. All right. It says the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. All right. As we speak right now, it says amphibious kinds of serpent, a dragon. You see that? A dragon. Okay. Which is that great dragon that deceived. All right. That is, man, it's that same dragon from Genesis, man. And that's why we're not supposed to be adhering, all right, to our enemy. First and foremost, we're supposed to know who the enemy is, man. Above all, right? You're supposed to know thine enemy, man. These people you go and vote for, all right, which vote is no more than a head count. When you go and vote, you're helping them basically divide and conquer you, in so many words. Because you're giving them a head count. You got the door-to-door that they come up and take, I forget the actual name of it. All right, a census. All right, that's just another head count, right? To know how many people in the house for when they blitz the house. But that's another, topic for another day. Right now, I'm going to just deal with this Draconian system being put in place, man. You see all the measures getting taken, right? Because Jay gonna rebel. They know Jay gonna rebel, all right? But before they start to come down with these harsh civil laws, okay, they're gonna already have these aerodynamic robots and these drones, futuristic drones, all right? These prison houses, okay? These FEMA houses, they're gonna already have it set up for when Jake won't cut up, all right? They're going to put Jake in straits, man. All right? This is Egypt, which when you look into Egypt, it means double straits, man. So you're going to not just be straight in the physical, all right? You're going to be bonded in the mind as well, okay? And all this is being done for fulfill their enterprise, okay? Overall, it says, oh yeah, let me get to this word dragon. Right, you got dragon right there now. We'll read dragon in the online etymology, which links to Draconian. It says, dragon, a fabulous animal common to the concepts of many races and people. All right. So when you see dragon, it's common to people. Jake think it's just a big fire-breathing animal. It says a huge serpent, a dragon. Right? Now, we know who that serpent is. You go in the book of Revelation. Brothers should know. Okay? Revelation 20, Genesis. All right? It says who that. It says that old man. I'm gonna get it. Okay? Get that. Yup, this is Revelation 20 and 2. And he laid hold on a dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil. And that's when they go by that old serpent, because he's that same serpent from Genesis. All right? And our people still getting tricked by that same old serpent. All right? And bound him 1,000 years, which, you know, at the time, he had to be bounded. All right? That's when Jake, you know, then he had to come back up. Okay? Jake during the Holy Roman Empire, right? He was taken down, and then that, you know, it had to be revealed during the Renaissance. They came back up. Okay, according to the book of Obadiah, okay, they would build the desolate places, and they have. All right. But now they as loose as they want. All right. Wickedness have spread it over the earth. All right, and they have completely just, again, bamboozled the people, man. Mainly Jakes. All right. This dragon though. Get back to that Revelation 13. I just wanted to get that real quick. Main point. This beast from the earth, man. He exercised all the power of the first beast before him, which is that Roman, all right, empire. Okay. And that's why it says, and caused it the earth and them which dwelled therein to worship the first beast, whose daily wound was held, because this is Roman revives. All right. Because the Roman, a lot of the way that the Romans, the ancient Romans was implemented, you see a lot of those ways here today. Okay? So that daily wound being healed is an enactment of the Roman Empire. That's why they call this place the Roman Revives. All right? America. But this is dragon. It says, to see clearly, visible. All right. It says, perhaps the light. I have seen light clear. All right. You got Lucifer, the light bearers. All right. That don't mean Satan. All right. That just mean light. Okay. As dragons, meaning they can see. You got Drake. All right. It says, perhaps the literal sense is the one with a daily glance. So, a dragon, foresight, sees things before it's happening. So they've been working on pretty much locking these cities down and earth in this world or this earth down for the longest through by way of plagues, pestilence, all right, martial law, right, taking away people's rights, just rigor, severe rigor, and prison houses, all right. FEMA camp houses that they're going to throw Jakes in, okay, by the way of, and if you don't comply, which you know Jake is a rebellious people, they understand that. They're looking for the rebellion, all right? They actually want the rebellion. So they have a reason to just kill you, Jake. They hate you anyways, all right? They got a way of guillotines. They're going to waterboard you, all right? Firing squads, okay? They set up to really reach out and touch Jake, man. Okay? That's pretty much it on that. So we can't continue to get bamboozled. They're gonna use the law. All right? They're gonna misuse the law to what? Throw Jake off. You know, this was in law. All right? Remember, they're gonna do it by legislation, man. Legislatio. All right, as if they faking making it into the law. Matter of fact, let's prove that. I could have stayed in that. Psalms, right? Oldie but goodie. 94. Yeah. and 20, it says, shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee? Right? Because they're the son of perdition, the son of the man of sin. All right? So their throne is full of iniquity. Every time they have come down, all right, they're known in the earth day as the wicked, starting with Esau, Edom, okay, and those that cleave unto him. All right? Which frame it mischief by law. See, they're going to frame mischief by the law. All right? And their injustice, it says, they gather their souls together against the soul of the righteous. They gathered themselves together against the soul of the righteous and condemn the innocent blood. So their intentions is to condemn you, Jake, and condemn you by condemnation of death. And really, ultimately, this is the punishment of the Lord, because Jake want to cleave to the heathen, man. Okay? Jake want to cleave and live unto the heathens, bro. They just don't get it. This is wisdom of Solomon, right? They're going to do it by the law, and they're going to do it by force, right? First, if you don't want to get down, you're going to have to lay down. Wisdom of Solomon 2, verse 6. It says, come on, therefore, when you read at the top, this is for the ungodly, said, reasoning within themselves. So this chapter is about the ungodly. It says, come on, therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present, and let us speedily use the creatures like as in youth. So they intend to use Jake, all right, to bring in that new world order, okay? Mainly to kill most, but the ones that's going to comply, all right, that's going to be good house niggas, right? They got to keep some slaves. Well, that's their intentions, because they believe that their houses will actually what? Dwell forever, okay? They think they're going to get away with murdering the mass number of billions of people, okay, according to the Georgia Guidestone, to maintain Earth under 500 million people, right? The Earth has clearly surpassed 7 billion people. But they believe that through that enterprise and that new world order, they're going to downsize the population and just kill all and condemn all the innocent blood and just live on as if nothing never happened in their new world, in their smart cities and grids with their microchip implants, man. They just gonna ride off into the sunset like one of those movies, the bad guy just murder and butcher everybody, then ride off into the sunset. This is the wicked intentions. Okay? This is their intent. And Jake gotta stop getting tricked by the wicked, man. All right? I'm gonna bring out a few precepts with that. When we get tricked into believing them, man, they always mass murder us, man. From the Maccabees, okay, to just different situations, man. You know, we can't get down with the enemy. We can't make pacts and come in the leads with the enemy, because all they're gonna do is give us a gift so we could turn our eyes and pervert the ways of judgment. You see? Oh, let them do that. Yeah, let them. We don't want to serve our Lord in their kingdom. Now, we're going to do it, all right, because it's scheduled for us to do. We want to serve our Lord in our land, man. Because at some point, they're going to come after us for serving their Lord. They're going to want us to honor the law of the land, honor the king or the prince that's in charge, which is the wicked, as of today. Okay? But they'll come at you with the laws of the Most High. I mean, they inaugurate the president through the Apocrypha and different things like that. That's why the Lord saying songs, what have ye to do with my statutes and commandments, saying you put them behind thee. All right? So if they make a league with you to be like, okay, you could serve the Lord, you could read the Bible, you Israelites, y'all could do what y'all do, they're going to come down on us, man. When we in the tabernacles of the Lord and feast of weeks, not abiding to their laws and eating they foods and GMOs and different things like that, guess what they're going to do? They're going to bring rigorous debt upon us. They're going to throw us in jail, okay? They're going to say we defiant laws. We've been defiant towards what they're trying to implement, okay? They not far return. This is Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 6. It says, well, I read that, Salaki. They intend to use us, man. You jump to 11. It says, let our strength be the law of justice, for that which is feeble is found to be nothing work. So they will look at us as we feeble. They're going to use the strength as the law of justice. They law as justice or to justify, okay, why they're doing whatever they're doing to us, man. Or they breaking the law. You know, they stealing, they doing this. But here, have it. They're going to put us in a position where we're not going to have any food. Now, they already got us in that position now. We depend on them for what? Drink, water, food, everything. So all they're going to do is take it away, and it's going to cause our people to buck up and rebel. All right? It's controlled opposition. Everything that they do is controlled, man. All right? So we got to get up out of here by any means, you know, in that order. We get a couple of counts, and I'll get out of here. I ain't intend for it to be this long, but it is what it is. It's Maccabees. First Maccabees 7. Start at 9. It says, and him he sent. And when you read, okay, you read up for the sake of time, you just could go read it yourself, all right? But this is about Jake making a pact with the enemy again, all right? It says, and he sent, 8. I'll start at 7. All right, right. All right, damn, I really got to start at the top. I'll just get to the point, so like it. And he sent with that wicked, First Maccabees 7 and 9, Asimius, whom he made high priest and commanded that he should take vengeance of the children of Israel, right? So they departed and came with great power into the land of Judea, where they sent messengers to Judas and his brethren with peaceable words deceitfully. See, now remember when I read in Psalms, right, that 35:20, they come in peace, right? Let's see if I could get it again. Just so we could call it back to mind. It says, for they speak not peace. All right? But they come in peace, right? So they speak not peace. They came, brethren, with peaceable words deceitfully. So the wicked is always deceiving you, Jake. All right? Always. But they gave no heed to their words, for they saw that they were come with a great power. Then did there assemble unto Asimius and Bashides as a company of scribes to require justice. Now the Assyrians were the first among the children of Israel that saw a piece of them. There we go. For said they, one that is a priest of the seed of Aaron is come with this army, and he will do us no wrong. Now, if you see one of our people with the enemy coming to us to come with peaceful words, then you got to believe that God's soul out, man. It says, so he spake unto them peacefully and swear unto them, saying, we will procure the harm neither of you nor your friends. Whereupon, here we go, they believed him, howbeit he took of them 80 men and slew them in one day, according to the words which he wrote. Okay? So that's the point. So he spake unto them peacefully and swear unto them, saying, we will procure the harm neither of you nor your friends. And then he slew them. But again, that's Jake believing in who? The wicked. All right? I mean, there's so many instances and accounts in the Bible where whenever we got down with the wicked, all right, they came back at us, man. Even in that, killing us, whatever. Okay? That's why our Lord, when Satan came into tempt our Lord after he fasted, all right, and said that if you just bow to me, you know, I'm going to give you all these kingdoms. Our Lord was on top of it, man. You can't make a deal with the devil. They got the cliche, I made a deal with the devil, and the price was cheap. All right? Right? I had sold my soul when I made the deal with the devil, man. Ultimately. And that's what happened in Genesis See, this that old serpent that goes back, right? This Genesis 3 and 1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field. All right? Which you go look at the beast, the men, that's referring to men in that field. All right? Talking about around a nation of people, which Yahweh, our power, had made. And he said unto the woman, yea, had God said, ye shall not eat of the tree of the garden. And the woman said unto the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God has said, ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. So we can't even get around the wicked, man. All right? It says, would have evil to do with good. Okay? They're two different manner of people. They have nothing in common. All right? It says, and the serpent said unto a woman, ye shall not surely die. That's what Elsimis, told some of those men, man. It says, for our power do it, know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be open, and ye shall be as God, knowing good and evil. Now, that's subtle. That's the subtlety of the devil. I'm telling you, look, you're going to live. You're going to be as God. And we can't be simple as the woman, right, taking on the philosophies of death, because they come in with that, all right, that big gift to where you take this, you going to die, according to the book of Revelation 13, all right, that mark of the beast. You take it, and the next chapter over is going to tell you your judgment, okay? And such thing I took it and try to give that gift back, okay? It's going to be a Judas moment. Once you take that bag, those 30 shekels, or whatever it is, right, you're going to have to boil your master, okay, which I'm symbolically speaking for taking that RFID chip that's going to be implemented in you, to take that, okay, you basically can't give it back. All right? The charge for that from the Lord is death by the way of his angels. And Yahweh Shai, however the Lord got your death set up. All right? Move on from that. So we can't eat at the table of the wicked, man. Okay, no matter what we do. You see that? Let's see. Rock. Enoch, Jasmine, Jubilee. Come on, bro. It's just retarded. Yep, this is Rock 13, right? Now I ended off with this. Because you play with fire, you're gonna get burnt. That's just what it is. 13 and 1, I'll skip around in this. All right. It says, he that toucheth pitch shall be defiled therewith, and he that hath fellowship with a proud man shall be like unto him. Okay? The Lord gonna look at you as you done been puffed up in your pride when you make a deal with the devil. Because the devil is prideful. All right? You're gonna say, oh, the Lord ain't gonna judge you. Okay? Just as he told Eve. Ain't nothing you're gonna be more powerful than the Lord. All right? I'm gonna jump to 4. It says, if thou be for his profit, he will use thee. So long as the devil could profit off you, he gonna use you. All right? And we at a day and age where we watchmen, man. You can't, you shouldn't be able to fool a wise man, as I started off, because his eyes is not in the ends of the earth. His eyes is in his head, man. All right? You can get that. Get that. All right. I get it in, I think it's in Ecclesiastes 2 and 14. Get it in this, and I'll come right back. Yeah, this is Ecclesiastes 2 and 14. It says, and this This I read 13 because that's good, right? Because we started off with the dragon of that light saying clearly. But this dragon, all right, that speak as a lamb, okay, which is the wicked, all right. This is to deceive our people, man, into when you read down a couple more verses, into receiving that charagma, man. It says, then I saw that wisdom excelled folly, right? Because remember I read earlier, fool eyes is in the ends of the earth. As far as light excelled darkness. Now, we are the real illuminaries, all right? Because we know what the light bearers or the so-called people that's in position to give light, which is a controlled darkness, all right? It's nothing it's none but light that's darkness that's covered. All right. It's a darkness covered light. All right, that's all. It says the wise man's eyes are in his head, but the fool walking in darkness. All right, darkness is a representation of death or what, not being able to see. All right. Once you walk with the devil, you walking on the dark side. That's plain. And myself perceived that also, that one event happening to them all. Which is vanity, man. Wise man eyes in his head. Okay? That's why we know we not for the profit of the wicked, except for the Lord will. Okay? To be a thorn in their side, just like we're a thorn and they're a thorn in our side. All right? This is make no fellowship. What fellowship had light with darkness? You get that. They just don't have no fellowship. Let's go. It says, be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship had righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion had light with darkness? And what concord had the Mashiach with Belial? Or what part he that believeth with an infidel? All right? That's plain. So, back in Sirach 13:4, if thou be for his prophet, he will use thee. But if thou have nothing, he will forsake thee. So once he use you, you no longer have nothing. That's why a lot of these men that made contracts, like your professional basketball players, rappers, and singers, all right? You see the dark countenance or that dark cloud that's over them, all right? Because they was a prophet unto them until they signed that contract and see like, well, man, you know, in order to just play football, I got to drink blood, man. Just to be a rapper, I got to kill my grandma, big mama. Like, it gets deeper, all right? It ain't what you see on the outside because he's that dragon, all right? That facade that he put up. He come to help you, okay? But it's ultimately to trap you and kill you as a snare. It says, if thou have anything, he will live with thee. Yea, he will make thee bear and will not be sorry for it. You see that? If he have need of thee, he will deceive thee and smile upon thee and put thee in hope. He will speak fair to thee and say, what wantest thou? All right, you got Jason that done made a pact with him to have our people commit all kind of adultery, spiritually and physically, idolatry, you know. You got Jason and Maccabees, and they got several accounts, all right? But that pretty much it. I've been kind of rambling somewhat, you know, it went on longer than I expected. But you can't be deceived by this man. It says, and he will shame thee by his meats until he have drawn thee dry twice or thrice. He'll suck the soul out of you. And at the last, he will laugh thee to scorn afterwards. And that's what they're going to do. All the people that get down with the program and go down here and get the jab and the MOTB and these things, it says when he said thee will forsake thee and shake his head at thee like, look, we got him. Look, Lord, look at your righteous people, man. All right? Or the people you're saying you're a people. The mass majority of Israelites is the Lord people. 2/3 not his people on this side. The elect is, but overall, Israel is a representation of the Lord. It says, beware that thou be not deceived and brought down into thy jollity, man. All right? Which is the point. Okay? I'll get jollity and get out of here. And know what it is. All right? Your merrymaking, your revelry, your agreeableness, right? Don't agree. Don't be brought down in what you agree with this man. Because this is a decision where if you agree with him, you shall surely die. Pursuant to the book of... Yeah, I got to get it. The hell with it. Revelation 14:9. This is Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them saying, the third three. So understand this. Saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, right, and receive his mark in his forehead, okay, to worship and the take upon, to bear his image, man, all right, to be in the image of this man, okay, to follow and submit to the things that he's putting in place, man, to get down with him, man, okay. You look in the mirror, you see a reflection of yourself, so it means to follow behind, all right, to take heed to, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. It's the MOTB, which is in Revelation 13:16. Everybody should be aware that the world have been made known, along with the world of Israel. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of our power, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So there's no exceptions to the rule. So stop being tricked, Jake. All right? You've been tricked throughout all our captivities, man. This man have never, all right, been in your interest. He have never did nothing for the benefit of your interest, Jake. All right? He's always been a conflict of interest whenever we did any type of business with this devil. So I'll be right to Zada was Zada from. Next time I see Shalom.